Hey everyone, it's Asia Dang. I was hoping with this video I would have like a brand spanking new background, but as you can see over there in that corner, things have not really been working out too well for interior design's sake. I wanted to do this video right now actually because my next budget video, I'm hoping if everything goes right, is going to be a pretty big budget video with huge news. So I wanted to do this video because one, I feel like I have a lot of new followers. Hey everyone, I'm Asia. There's a lot of questions about my budget, specifically what my income means. But also a lot of you guys have been asking me tips about side hustles. So I figured that this video can kind of encompass that all, how I make money and how you can make extra money. So that's what this video is. All right, so let's talk about revenue streams. My budget, as always, is going to be in the description box. A lot of you guys, like I said, always ask me what each line of my income means. So let's just break that down before I talk about side hustles. Google is AdSense. That is the money I get per month when you see an ad in a banner or see an ad before one of my videos. That is what Google means. If you have a YouTube channel that qualifies for AdSense, make sure you turn that shit on. Honestly, it wasn't until December of 2017 that I didn't have my AdSense on. I wasn't making any money. So that's an extra like $1,200 to $2,000 a month, depending on how successful my videos are, how often I post. So that is honestly easy money. It is a manual button now that you have to press. So when you go to your video, hit the monetization button and make sure that it's enabled. If you don't do it manually, it's not going to turn on by itself, so make sure you do that. Now, the next thing on my line is YouTube. YouTube means all of my paid advertising content. And that isn't just with YouTube, it is with Facebook, it is with Twitter, it is with Instagram. For YouTube, if you check my description box of any video, it will say whether the video is sponsored. It will either say thanks to Squarespace for working with me on this video, which they are, by the way, so hello. With Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, it needs to have either hashtag ad or hashtag sponsored in the caption. Paid sponsorships is where most of my income comes from. Next line is commercial work. A lot of you guys may have seen some of my commercials. The difference between my social media content and my commercial content is social media content, the brands pay me for me. They pay me because I am Asia Dang and they align with me in some reason and they want me to talk about the product. Commercials are paying me as an actress or as a model. They're not paying me for Asia Dang. With commercial work, I have to go in, I have to audition. The content that you see on television or in magazines or online is not mine. I didn't think about it, I didn't shoot it, I didn't edit it. I am there, I'm paid to be there as a model, as an actor. A lot of you guys ask me about commercial work and I have to tell you, it is not easy. If you want a side hustle, I would never recommend doing commercial work. For every yes and every audition that I get, there are about 20 or 30 no's that I have to go through. For every one role, there's about 5,000 or so or a billion other LA ladies that look just like you auditioning for the same type of role. So I haven't gotten cast in a commercial in a really long time. I think the last time I was actually shooting may have been in January. So it's July now. So if that was my main source of income, I would seriously be struggling. But personally, I really love doing commercial work. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want to be in movies, but I've just been doing this kind of stuff since I was in middle school and high school. So going on auditions when I have time, I really enjoy, and when I book it, it's really amazing. But it's not for everyone. So you really need to think about whether commercial work is right for you. Next, we have PayPal, Poshmark, and Amazon. PayPal and Amazon are mostly affiliate links. So again, if you have a YouTube channel, definitely start using affiliate links. I don't get paid a lot of money just because I don't normally talk about products. I normally just talk about experiences. But anytime I am able to connect products that I talk about to an affiliate link, I'll do that. Get a small commission every time someone clicks the link or follows through and purchases something. So, you know, like I said, passive commission, it's really nice, a couple $100s a month. Poshmark is where I sell my clothes or some beauty products. I tried Depop for like one sale and I did not like it at all. I've been using Poshmark for a couple of years now. The thing I like about Poshmark is that you can negotiate your price. And I put things on Poshmark not really to make a lot of money. I just do it to give people good deals on stuff that I just have lying around and want to get rid of. But if you want to do it seriously, I'm told that Depop is more for your higher end stuff and Poshmark is just for your other stuff. I lumped PayPal, Amazon, and Poshmark all into one group just because they're virtually all the same thing and I don't make that much money individually from them, so just clumping them all together is easier. Finally, dog walking. So I dog walk or dog sit with an app called Rover. It is an app that I've personally used with my dogs. And once I started to think about side hustles I could do, I decided to apply to Rover as a dog walker. For me, the process was really easy. I filled out the questionnaire, I sent in some pictures, and that was that. They do background checks and make sure you're not crazy or that you're stealing dogs or irresponsible. But I would say that it's a pretty easy process. If you want to join a Rover, a dog walking app, I'd recommend kind of checking out the prices of the people around your area and starting a little lower so you can start building up your clientele. And then once you build up and get a lot of reviews and some good stars, then you can raise your prices. I used to do a lot of dog sitting, but now that we've been moving and I've been traveling and I've been working a lot, I just haven't had the time to accept as many clients as I used to. Now it comes to the question of how do you build your side hustle? Listen, you're watching this video because you want to make more money. You want to pay down your debt. You want to be financially free. So let's figure out ways for you to make that side hustle happen. First thing you need to think of is how much time do you have? How much time can you commit to your side hustles without burning out on top of your main hustle? Luckily, there's a ton of apps that I would recommend that not only make it easy and flexible to your schedule, but are also pretty fun. And depending on what the app is, you could charge a lot of money. Obvious ones, I talked about Rover, that's great. Lyft, Uber, those are great. Personally, I use Lyft. I still think Uber is hella sketchy, so I just feel safer in Lyft. TaskRabbit, I've talked about TaskRabbit before. I was once a TaskRabbit. It is basically an app where you can go on and hire anyone to do anything you want, whether it's manual labor like moving or putting together IKEA furniture, or an assistant for one night. Or what I did was I did some assistant work. I would pick up things like people who needed their medication but couldn't leave the house. I would do that. And I also edited videos and I transcribed audio. So those are the things I did on TaskRabbit. Honestly, there are TaskRabbiters that charge a lot of money. Think about things that you're good at, and then TaskRabbit, I'm sure, has like a little lane for you. So there are a lot of on-demand apps to choose from. Postmates is another one. Just honestly go through your phone. Look at all the on-demand apps that you personally use all the time, and that's probably a good place to start. Next, think about what you want to do. What do you want to do with your life? What do you love to do? For me, I love dogs. I love my dogs. So being a dog sitter was kind of just a natural choice. Do you like to organize and do you like to clean? Maybe you go into people's homes and organize their shit. Are you an awesome baker? Maybe do a side hustle of you selling cookies and cakes online. Do you love to secondhand shop? I just came back from the flea market and there's this really dope dude that buys things from secondhand stores and then re-sews them to make something new. Dope side hustle. There is a side hustle for everyone. And if you want a new main hustle, or if you're looking for a main job, starting a side hustle and growing that slowly will definitely get you there. So that's why I think you should do something that you love. If you don't like driving around, don't work for Lyft. If you don't like delivering stuff to hungry, mean people, don't work for Postmates. Think about what your skills are and let's utilize them. Now, once you figure out what you want your side hustle to be, you need a website. Even if you work for an app like Rover, if you want to build out your side hustle into your main hustle, you cannot live on apps for the rest of your life. You need to start making your own business. So even at the very bottom of your side hustle, get your domain, girl. Start building your Squarespace website. I mean, most of the people that you will end up working with will probably find you online through a Google search or through Yelp. So you need to build out your website. So while it's good to start off on an app, that's where you can get your main, that's where you can start building your client base. You need to move on past that eventually. Also, don't pay someone to build out your website. You can do it yourself. When I was hosting a television host, I paid someone $2,000 goddamn dollars to build a website that I could have easily done myself. And I didn't. I paid him that much money because I didn't know I had the ability to do it myself. But I keep on kicking myself in the ass because I paid him a lot of fucking money to do something that I could have done on my own. Don't be scared of building your own website. Squarespace, what I use for my own personal website, makes it so easy, so user-friendly. Squarespace has great customer service. I've used them a lot during my building of my websites over the years. They have a ton of themes to choose from. I've gone through maybe 4 or 5 themes throughout my Squarespace website career. And you can reconfigure those themes really easy. So like I said, everything is really user-friendly. I've done it on my own, and anytime that I am stuck figuring out something with my new website, I just call customer service and they fix it pretty much immediately. I am actually going to launch a new Squarespace website when I launch my new side hustle, hopefully around December. So if you're interested in seeing the process of building out a website, let me know in the comments and I can show you guys that when I do that website. So until then, if you want to test out Squarespace, remember I do have a discount code. You get a free 1-week trial on squarespace.com, and once you're ready to purchase, you get 10% off using the code AsiaDang. So just go to squarespace.com/AsiaDang. You get 10% off. Play with all the different themes, play with the fonts and all the colors and all that stuff. And then before that week is up, see if that's the type of website that you want, and then go ahead and purchase it. You got it. Super easy. I really recommend it. The only way for you to really catapult your side hustle into your main hustle is, again, you need to build your online presence, and a website is a really great way to do that. Similarly, I think getting business cards made is equally as important. Just have your name, contact info, website, because you're gonna have a website, and then maybe like your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever account that you think most represents you. Go ahead and add that onto your business card as well. When I think of the importance of having a business card, I think about Coachella 2 years ago. You're probably thinking, Asia, I thought you hate Coachella. Yeah, well, that's why I haven't been back since. However, Brian and I had this Lyft driver that drove us from our house to Coachella, and he had a business card. He gave it to me and said, listen, if you need me, here's my personal information. Go ahead and call me. Guess what? We left the festival like 3 hours early, but it was impossible to get a Lyft. It was impossible to get an Uber. The line was seriously around Southern California. It was crazy. So I called him up personally, and he ended up being our personal driver for the rest of the weekend. And guess what? He got 100% of that money because he didn't go through the app. So he saw an opportunity, gave me his contact information, and expanded his client base. And then finally, capitalize on the clients you already have. If you are a dog walker, go above and beyond what any other dog walker would do. When I dog sit, I make sure to take really, really great pictures of their dogs when they're with me. That's something that I think stands me apart from the rest. When you make your clients feel special, they will share those experiences with their friends, and your client base will expand. In order to figure out your side hustle, figure out what you're good at, figure out what you love, build your website, make business cards. Both of those will help build your client base, and then also make your current clients feel special. Those are my 4 tips as to how you will build and start your side hustle. All right, that is it. A fairly, hopefully quick overview on a lot of different topics. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want me to show you how to build a website, let me know in the comments. If you want me to tell you how to turn your side hustle into your main hustle, let me know in the comments. I hope the earlier part of this video clarified a couple things about my budget. But yeah, that's it. I'm Mei Zhang. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.